Welcome to an Evening with Heidi, and this is Gangsta Talk Friday. That's right, part two. And this is business moves, freedom talk. You know, do you think escaping through the country will be safe or will the mountains be better? So, thank you guys for watching my show, An Evening with Heidi, the multi variety show that brings awareness, self made designs, world news, slogans, spirituality, and more. I want to ask you guys, should we have a black town like other people have their towns? They have all the different nationalities. You know, um, we want a dependable business. Um, I was talking about it the other day about supporting black businesses, but we want black businesses that people that treat you right, not just because of the color. So we want them to treat you right. I do shop in Indian stores because I am mixed with Indian. But we should start getting our nails done by our own people, learn to do our own nails. I will let them do my feet, you know. Um, and they hire their own. We should hire our own. We should not allow disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And you could be classy with the gangsterism. You could be classy with it. Um, we need to stop going to their restaurants, their beauty supplies, you know. And it's like that's all we have. You know what I'm saying? We don't have, where else would we have to go? You know what I'm saying? We're forced to go places because we don't have our own. But if we're going to get our own, we have to treat our own right. Can't be acting any kind of way because you don't want to force people to go to other people and give them your bread. You know, doing trades is cool. So anyway, we're gonna do a little gangster talk for a minute. Now, when you check they tangline behinds, they quick to call the peeps or pull a strap. And like I said before, they talk to you like you on their territory, but they really on yours. They come to the stores and talk any kind of way. So stop giving them your bread. You know what I'm saying? Get your own businesses, open up your own businesses, you know, because like I say, they quick to pull out a strap and talk to you any kind of way. You know, so a lot of times they have their family members, you know what I'm saying? If you do talk to their family member any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? They're going to check you with the quickness, you know? So if you don't fight them in the pockets, you know what I'm saying? And, you can check them all you want, but as long as you go in there, you know what I'm saying? They're getting your bread. They favor their own. And a lot of these places, you know what I'm saying? I think I mentioned this before. Ain't no customer service with them. It's they people come first. You see what I'm saying? So we need to stop giving them our stuff and be stern about it. You know what I'm saying? Be gangster about it, but be classy about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to trigger nothing. And like I say, you know, it's okay to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the crap? And what happened to trying to please your customers? So now I'm going to reflect on um they be look I'm going to reflect on how they look at us. They look at us like you are in the land of milk and honey, and what are you doing? You know? So you can try to be a peacemaker, uh try to be a people pleaser, you know, but it's not making you rise to the top. It's making them rise to the top while you rise to the drop. That's right, drop. So when you should be rising to the top, you know. They look down at us. They look down at our neighborhoods. They don't live in our neighborhoods. They live somewhere else, you know. So, um, so the thing is they look out for their own. That's the bottom line. They look out for their own. They don't care nothing about you. All they want is your bread. And I'm not saying all of them are like that. You have some that do respect. There's this one young lady. She's actually She's black, but she's a foreign black from another country. And she respects black Americans, male and female. But her friend doesn't. Her friend has a very disregard to black American women, especially light skinned black American women like myself. You got to be really cool for her to like you if you like white, darn near white. You know what I'm saying? So this is Gangsta Friday. I did have a gangster chilling. Oh, it was one day. But this is Gangsta Friday. So it's pretty nice outside. I'm gonna go out. So uh, you gotta be gangster with it. You know what I'm saying? In anything that you do, but be classy with it. And then there's a time that you need to put it on the back burner for a hot second. You know. But be original. When they see you original and they see you different, and they look at you like you should have everything, and then you come in their places, they looking at you like you're crazy. Like, what is you doing with your life? They don't respect you at all. They might be friendly, but they don't respect you. They figure you're in a land of honey. Here we have come here and we got all these businesses. You know. So I do believe in the theory of a statement that someone made. He was a well-known leader, passed away, but he said, you go in their towns, and he said, I'm not knocking what they're doing. He said, it's smart what they're doing. He says, but what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? We talking about it, but we ain't being about it, and the ones that do have it, you try to patronize them, and they act like they don't appreciate it. And then you have your complacent blacks that they don't care. They don't care if it's bad service, whether you black, purple, green, yellow, orange. They just take it and leave. Okay, it is what it is. And then you look like a UFO if you checking somebody. I'm like, I'm trying to bring business, and you're gonna talk any kind of way. Uh-huh. And then that's why there's so many few of our businesses. We want to make sure if you go into African stores, depending on which one it is, they're nice. So I can feel the vibes when I go in. I don't care what nationality you is. I can feel the vibes. If I ain't feeling them vibes right, I'm leaving out. You're not getting a penny of my stuff. There was one store, and it was black owned, but they only patronized the people that look like them. And so if you was black like me, you were light skinned, and they would look at you like, who you think you is? You think 'cause you light skinned, you better, whatever. And they don't know how much money I had. And then they act like they didn't care if they had my money. And I'm like, wait a minute. And it's black owned. It's a clothing store. So I went there a few times. I go every blue moon. I think they have a different manager or something. So I just use reverse psychology. I'm like, I don't care what nationality it is. You won't get a penny of my money. You act sideways. Be glad I came back the second and third time. I only went back because they got certain things that I really like. But like this one restaurant, they sold food, but they food ain't soul food. Only thing is soul food is the macaroni and cheese. No, not the yams. And then the yams is kind of watery. They don't put enough cinnamon and butter in it. Enough vanilla. Well, it has a little vanilla, but not enough. Their vegetables aren't cooked right. Their meats aren't cooked right. They're not well done. I know folks from other nationalities that cook better than that. How you a soul food restaurant and your food don't taste like soul food? And then the macaroni, they flood salt in it. How you putting salt in macaroni? You're supposed to be using garlic, roasted garlic, or garlic powder, or garlic salt. And that can be a little high, so you gotta be careful about that sodium in the salt, garlic salt. I think roasted garlic powder is better for me because it has a little taste like salt and powder mix. And it's really good. And then there was another time they had too much butter. I'm like, for real? So anyway, you guys, welcome to Gangsta Friday. I'm just chilling, talking my talk, and might be going out tonight. I'm not sure. If it get too cold, I ain't going nowhere. So yeah, I don't really like going out in the winter too much, hanging out, doing all that partying and stuff like that. But yeah, so you guys, this is Gangsta Friday. Get gangster with it, baby. So we're going to be talking about jealousy and competition in the Black community. Jealousy and competition in bloodline family. Why is that so? Why is that so? Why is there jealousy and competition in the Black community amongst each other? I'll tell you why. It's all about who gonna get where first. Who look like what first. Who has what first. Why? Due to poverty. Poverty makes one act that way. And it's like, it's not even about that color. I remember I was in a situation, I think I spoke about this before, and I was trying to explain to this soul sister about a situation. She didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. And this other young lady was trying to pull her away from me, and she didn't recognize what she was exercising. She didn't really care about her either. She just didn't want to see two Black women unite and be tight. So she wanted to show she had the power, and she had the power of the slave master that enslaved Blacks who enjoyed it when it came times to being, when they were institutionalized, they enjoyed it because they felt privileged, especially the house Negro. So we're going to be talking about that in February for Black History Month. So I don't want to dip off on that too fast. But yeah, jealousy and competition through brothers and sisters. Is that godly? No. Why is it not godly? Because God makes the solitaire in family. And that is not what he wants. I'm going to be going out and get me some Bob Marley, y'all. Because it's Friday, so I'm supposed to do my Gangsta Friday Bob Marley. That's right. Do my gangster. My ear was bothering me. I went upstairs in my house upstairs, and it was bloody, freezing cold, like Alaska. I was like, oh. And this is it's a clear, but it's a clear with a glitter on it, and it's like a purple pink. And I am wearing a purple, smoky, purple eyeshadow. And it has glitter in it. And so I'm it's like a purple, like an African violet. Looks pink, almost like, but it's an African violet. It's a clear lip gloss. I'm not in the mood of lipstick today. I don't usually wear lipstick when it's cold. When it's cold, I wear more lip gloss. And it's Friday, so yeah, this is a smoky. Looks like this side a little bit more. This is like I have another one like this. I wore it before, and it's a really dark, smoky purple. And I'm gonna put something on my ear because if I get too much cold in this dry ear, it'll start hurting. And I have a history of that bothering me when I was younger. I used to get a lot of ear infections. But excuse me, you guys, I'm supposed to put my it's cold up in here. I'm supposed to put this on my ear, honey, and I got my heat on high, baby. I got it on high. Oh, I definitely will be wearing this outside. You can take that to the bank. And it is cold, y'all. I gotta keep something on my ear. Okay, I was trying to be cute. That was not working. Okay. So jealousy and competition in family is dangerous because you find yourself in situations where you're not being supportive. You know what I'm saying? You're not helping one another. You're not trying to see one another get things that maybe a loved one left them an inheritance. They don't want to see them get it due to jealousy and competition, hatred. And it's a bloodline. It's a bloodline. So you have to go back and find out, especially if they have the same parents. But if they have different parents, then it could be different bloodlines. But if they all have the same parent, it's like that there's a bloodline somewhere else. That one I don't need to put none on the other one. I don't even know why I did that. This one, so you know me, y'all. You know how I be doing. I'm just gonna cover this one ear up because this one feels okay. It's the right. I'm gonna put my eyeshadow on my. Yeah, this is like a smoky. It's like a smoky African violet, almost like gray, but it's not. It's an African violet. This is the color here. It's a little tube here. My nail's not done, y'all, so I'm not showing my nail. But you know what? I'm probably, if I go out, I don't know, I'm just gonna probably polish them. If it's not like really warm and I'm like wearing anything, then I don't really do all that. So yeah, I'm surprised I'm getting the footage and storage that I got on here, because if they had, I think I deleted some and it might have helped. Yeah, I'm supposed to go out in a minute. So yeah, it's kind of a little cold. I'm gonna cover my ear up, baby. Going through the hall with nothing on my ear. Yeah, because I have a dry ear, so I have to be careful with the ear. I don't want to see, now that's a little bit better. It's like, yeah, it's like a glitter to it, you know. It's a glitter, and I'm banging this little mixed black. It has like a little red stones in it, different color stones, green. This is a green, and then there's a little topaz yellow gold, a little pink, almost like when I'm wearing my eyeshadow. No, well, not quite, you know. And this is all silver. This is Indian, Bengali Indian. Some of the stones are out. Then I have another one over here. It's all beaded. It's a little tiny beaded one, like a little sequin bracelet. It's really thin. It's fragile. And then I'm wearing, this is like a crushed silver with gold a little bit. And then I'm banging my black beaded earrings that I bought from the African. I bought these from the African festival, actually, and they're actually pierced. They're pierced, and I turned them into clip-ons because I don't wear pierced. And so then I also am gonna be wearing this little overshawl because I'm getting ready to go, y'all. Step out for a second. So, and I'll probably be doing a extended part 2. I'm just gonna throw my slippers on, honey. I'm just going to get my Bob Marley and get me something to eat because I don't feel like cooking. I'm going to put and I have some glitter socks. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I don't know if you can see the sparkle. There's like an Amazon something out there. And you can see these are kind of like a glitter sparkle. I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see it, but not. Those are my other glitter sandal shoes I got from the Did I get them from Afro Festival? Did I got that from some store? No, it wasn't from the Afro Festival. So let me put my yeah, y'all. Oh God, it's getting cold. My husband ain't got no heat on. My husband, honey, he don't turn the heat on till November, baby. Okay. And this is now this is a glitter shawl. You see, it's kind of glittery. And it has like a little turtleneck on it. I think that's the back. Yeah, and I'm gonna be putting that on me. Got my Bob Marley, so I'm gonna take my little. I'm wearing some Victoria's Secret. I use on advertised companies, but my husband is coming back, y'all. Coming back. He walking in. He walking on my talk show. And this is Gangsta Friday, y'all. I'm getting ready to